Hey guys, Abby here. How are you all doing today? Today I am sharing with you from my own personal experience um, just this past weekend on Saturday night. It was a quite a scandalous party that we were at. It was so ridiculous. The behavior of these grown women was just mind blowing. Um, just to give you a little back history, um, hubby and I had met this couple. We had decided that we would explore a little bit, look into swinging. Okay, great. So we went out to dinner a couple times with this couple, and we hung out at their house one time, and they were really cool, and we really liked them. Like, we all meshed really well and everything. And so they invited us to this party that they were having at their house. So we went to this house party Saturday night, and there were maybe like 5, 6 couples total. Um, yeah, I think so. Um, anyway, it was a smaller party, but so typically I am I mean, you guys know me, you see me, I'm pretty outgoing and relaxed and whatever, but like if I'm in a situation, a new situation where I don't know people or whatever, I will tend to be quiet, or if it's like a new experience, I will tend to be quiet and just kind of sit back, take in the atmosphere, take in the vibe, kind of watch the room, survey the room, so to speak, and just get a feel for people and the whole situation all together. And it was a very interesting and eye-opening dynamic. Um, Everyone there was in their 40s or older. I think the oldest person was like 55. Um, but either way, doesn't matter. Um, there was one guy who was the youngest guy of all the men there, and in my opinion, aside from my husband, who is my handsome 6 foot something, dark hair, a little bit of salt and pepper going on, super sexy, ice blue eyes, hubby. This guy was probably like the in what I would consider the best looking guy in the room out of all the rest of the husbands. Um, and I noticed like he was really friendly, really nice, had a great personality. Chatted with him a little bit, and um, was really smart, really intelligent, very outgoing. And his wife was super sweet as well. Um, but yeah, so at one point during the evening, I was sitting with another woman on a couch, and this handsome guy, this that he was sitting in a chair across from us, and we were just chatting, just making conversation or whatever. And in this conversation, it was clear to me that they had known each other quite well. Um, and you could tell there was a little bit of attraction or whatever there. No big deal. Everybody should know their place and what they're there for. And I don't know, not get emotion tied up in emotions, but yeah, that's kind of where this that all comes into play. So, the three of us were chatting, and I started looking around the room at the rest of the wives because I was just, like I said, trying to get a feel for the group and everything else. And I noticed like one wife sitting over here, like in a deadlock stare in our direction. And if looks could kill, all three of us would have been dead. Um, then I noticed like another woman sitting at another love seat, and she was on the love seat with her husband and another guy sitting in a chair across from them, and the three of them were conversing. And then after a while, I noticed like she kept watching out of the corner of her eye like what we were talking about and what we were doing. And she like at one point turned from the conversation she was having with her husband and another guy, and like was playing on her phone and giving these like looking up evil glares every now and then at us as we were sitting there talking. And yeah, I'm like, what is going on? And across the room, another wife glaring at the three of us, and I'm just thinking to myself, what is, something's wrong here, something's not right. And this guy's wife was off talking to somebody else as well, so it wasn't, I mean, we were all kind of split up and mingling with each other. And this this guy's wife, who is just as beautiful as he is handsome, she like didn't even pay attention to what he was doing or talking. Like, she wasn't glaring over at the three of us having this conversation. She wasn't doing any evil stares. And it was just really weird. So then later on, we all sat around a table and we're playing some board games and some card games. And again, the woman that this guy meshed with that I had been talking to, like, they sat next to each other, and then I sat like next to her. And anytime this guy talked to another woman, and or especially the one woman, the glares, the snide comments, oh my god, so crazy. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what is going on here? And I'm just kind of playing the game and chilling and watching. And you know you're in at one point somebody got up and was like, no, it's my turn to be with him, get out of here, it's my turn. I'm like, what the hell is that all about? And then another woman was like telling her, she's like, you need to stop that, you're not his wife, you're not his wife. And I'm like, oh my god, this is getting more and more weird by the second. And it was just cattiness all fucking night, excuse my mouth, night long with this guy, this one guy. And I'm like, oh my god, first of all, I'm thinking, what are all these other guys thinking in their heads that their wives are behaving this way over the same guy who's married? He's married. Like, I don't know. I just don't understand. And at one point, we were all sitting on the sofa, chilling out. It was getting close to the end of the night. And he had sat down in between the two women that were like, seemed to be the most catty with the evil glares and the snide remarks, those two women. And we were sitting on a sectional. So he kind of sat in the corner and they were on either side of him. Well, the woman that he seemed to click really well with was like, hey, can you come here and show me how to do this? Because she was wanting to shoot pool or something. I don't know. But anyway, he was like, yeah. And he like kind of went like he was going to lean forward and get out of the corner of the couch and get up. And the two women on either side of them, each of them put one leg over each of his legs and was like, no, you're not going anywhere. And I'm like, WTF, people. Like, what is this? I have never, I don't know. I mean, like I said, first swinger house party situation. I don't know. Like, hubby and I had such a long conversation on the way home. I just thought, I didn't know what to think. Like I said, I thought these poor husbands, all their wives are just like freaking high school catty, claws out after each other if this guy gave any other woman but them the time of day. And I thought to myself, okay, first of all, that's really immature and really sad. I felt bad for the other husbands who had to sit there and watch their wives behave like that because it was just out of control. I was so beside myself. And then, and all I could think is, this guy is super nice. He's super friendly, just like whether you're a swinger or not, if you're in a group of people, you're going to mesh with certain people better than you will others, and you'll be drawn to them because of that. Be it a like personality, be it similar interests, whatever the case may be, and I just thought, this guy is like friendly with everyone. He's talking to everyone, trying to make sure he, gives everyone a little attention, engages with husbands and wives, both, chatting with them, playing the game. And they were just, oh my God. And even the woman he clicked really well with, if he started showing some of the other women too much, what she felt, I'm assuming, was too much attention, she would get pissed too. And I even heard her say one time, at one point throughout the night, you hurt my feelings. And I'm like, that's not your husband. I don't know. It was so crazy. Like, I'm looking for advice from you guys, because this is just, I was just like, wow. I told my husband on the way home, I'm like, I left high school 32 years ago. I left that cattiness and drama behind. And I'll even admit, when I was in high school and growing up, a teenager, I always tended to hang out with the boys more than I did with the girls, because I didn't like the cattiness and drama. Because, it's not like that with men for the most part. There's always the exception. However, and I just didn't like it. I didn't tolerate it well. I thought it was stupid and immature. And wow. But I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I'm like, holy cow. Holy cow. So, have you guys out there ever been to a swinger party and seen this? I mean, are they all like this? I don't know. This being a first house party experience, I have nothing else to base it off of. But man, I just don't know. And I told hubby, I'm like, if they're all gonna be like this, then I don't know that we need to be participating in such activities. It just, wow. Wow. I, yeah, clearly I'm sitting here like I'm really beside myself. I can't believe what I saw. And of course, my hubby, he thought it was funny. He's like, babe, you just gotta laugh at it. It's funny. And I'm like, that's really just wrong. It's wrong. Why are you getting jealous over someone that is not your husband? You're married. If any one woman in that whole room had any right by any stretch of any means to be jealous or behave that way, it was his wife. It was that guy's wife. And she wasn't behaving like that. Just wasn't behaving like that at all. She was just going about her business, hanging out with people. Just, wow. Wow, guys. I don't know what else to say. Wow. I'm just, so we're kind of stuck with do we go to another party if we're invited and hope that people act a little more normal and not so damn ridiculous? Or do we find another group of people to hang out with? Or like, what do we do? What would you guys do? What would you guys do? Tell me. I'm always on here giving other people advice. I would love some advice from you guys. So you guys tell me. Leave it in the comments. Tell me what you think. So, yeah. That was my interesting experience, my drama-filled first-time swinger party experience. And the cattiness was at an all-time high from some grown women, not even like teenage women, not even 20-year-old women, 40-plus-year-old women acting like that. Wow. Anyway, I'm done with my rant. Thank you all for listening. Tell me what you think. Leave it in the comments. And you may see some more related to this topic later on, because I think I want to research a little bit the psychology behind that and the train of thought, and that behavior, because that was just wow. Anyway, I digress. That is all I have for you today, guys. I promise you I'm done. And we will see. Hope you guys had a great Monday. Have a great rest of your Monday. Have a fantastic week, and we will see you guys soon. Bye.